Hello guys, today is Monday, May 18th, 2020. All right, so in science, I remember we talked about last week that we needed to do some prep work because we're going to be discussing plant parts next week. So what you did last week, back on the week of May 11th, is that you grab your materials, you put some beans inside a little Ziploc baggie, and you should have set that over by a window somewhere where your beans are going to get some sunlight. And so between last week and this week, all you're having to do for science is make some observations. So let's read our job up here. It says, I will grow a bean in a bag and make observations. So I want you, when we talked about this last week, I had you set up your page. I showed you an example. I said check your bean on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So just those 3 days. Okay, so the first 3 days would have been last week. Okay, so you were to check your bean, you were to make an observation, draw a picture, and then write words right here. And this is not updated, but on Monday, when the very first day when I made my observations, here you could see this right here. I have the date written right here, which was May 11th. I drew a picture of what my bean looked like, and it didn't look any different because that was my very first day, but I did write some words. So I described what I am seeing, okay? And so what you were to do is that you should have completed, today is the 18th, so you should have an observation for 5/11, for 5/13, and 5/15. That's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of last week. A picture with an observation, words that you wrote of what you saw. And there may not be that big of a change yet. Some of you might have more of a change. And that's what's going to be really interesting to see all your different beans and see how different or how alike they might look to each other's. So this week, same thing. You're going to continue making observations. So you will have an entry for today, May 18th. Then you'll draw a picture and write what you see. Then you'll have one for Wednesday, May 20th. Draw your picture, write your observations, and then your last one's going to be, for the week, is going to be May 22nd. That's Friday. Draw a picture, make observations. I also did say that you could break this up. If you needed more room, you could just have it divided into 3 and have 1 week here. So you have 5/11, 5/13, 5/15 here. You could turn the page and then do these last 3 on a separate page. It's totally up to you and how much room that you need. So guys, that's really it. You're using your senses to make observations, and you're just being a scientist and making those observations, drawing pictures, and then writing your words in our bean plant log here. We will do more with the bean plant next week. So if you have any questions on what you should be doing with this, let me know. Think about, what do you notice? What is that you notice? How is your bean changing? So when you're making those observations here, those are the questions that you should be asking yourself. What do I notice? How is my bean changing? Okay, so I'm making those observations and logging them here. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will be talking to you guys soon. All right, goodbye.